Let us discuss some more concepts in plane mirror. Let us say there is a plane mirror which is inclined. Okay, some mirror M is there and one, it is inclined, and you want to see the image of the object. Now this object should be placed, to get the correct location of image, the object should be placed perpendicular to the mirror. So you will get the image over here. So let us say this point is some x, ox is equal to xi. You cannot place the object somewhere like this, o, I, this is not the correct placing. Normally we come across the straight mirror, this is the normal. Okay, so with a straight mirror no issue comes, but when the mirror is inclined, you must place the object perpendicular to that to get the correct location of the image. So this is one point. Now let us say there is a mirror like this, and this is the normal, and an incident ray comes and there is a reflected ray. Okay, so this angle is I and this angle is R, and I is equal to R. So if the mirror, this is the mirror, if the mirror is rotated by an angle theta, so the situation will be something like this. Let us say originally this is my x and y axis, and the mirror was placed in the x axis. Now the mirror is slightly rotated by an angle theta. So this was your incident ray and this was your reflected ray, isn't it? So in this situation what happens is, this incident ray remains as it is. That means the location of the incident ray remains as it is, a line approximately parallel to this. But because you rotated the mirror, the position of, this was the normal, right? So the position of normal gets shifted. Okay, position of the normal gets, this is the normal line, N dash, and even the reflected ray gets shifted to, let us say, R dash. Incident remains as it is. So how much is the shift in the reflected ray? How much is the shift in the reflected ray? That is what we are trying to find out. So this was the original y axis. Now when you rotated the mirror, even the normal also will shift by theta. Imagine it was like this, it was like this, so it got, when you have rotated, it was like this, so when you rotated this, even this will also get shifted by theta. Now between the angle and the normal was, the original angle was I. So this was the original I, this was the original N, this total angle was I. If this is theta, this becomes I minus theta. Alright, so if this is I minus theta, this is the new normal. So the reflected ray and the incident ray will be equal in this case also. So between normal and the reflected ray, this angle will also be I minus theta. So we are trying to find out what is the angle between y axis and the reflected ray. Between y axis and the reflected ray, let us say it is x. So the reference point now is the incident ray and R dash. So this total angle is from I to N1, it is I minus theta, N dash, and N dash to R dash, it is I minus theta. So the total is 2I minus 2 theta. This total angle between I to R dash, that is equal to, you see that this angle is x between y and r dash. What is this angle between y and I? it is I. Between the incident ray and the original y, it was I, because the original y was the original north, original normal direction. So it becomes x plus I. So from here you get x is equal to I minus 2 theta. You take x that side, you get x is equal to I minus 2 theta. Okay. So if you want to find the shift in the reflected ray, initially I is equal to r. I is equal to r means r also is I degrees only. So this was the initial situation. Now it is I minus 2 theta. So 2 theta is the shift in the reflected ray. Alright. So when you rotate a mirror by theta degrees, the shift in the reflected ray with respect to the original normal is 2 theta. Here the original normal is y axis. So this is how it is. So this is a very useful one result you should remember. Okay.